Alright, so guys, Bundesliga team of the season is literally around the corner. I do want to mention some easy investments you can be doing, including Premier League team of the season out of pack investments, team of the weeks, normal team of the seasons. Do you buy more? Do you sell them? And obviously leaked SBCs dropping soon. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Alright, so guys, the content today on a Thursday, I'm not even going to go through it just because the content is honestly so horrible and dead. 3 brand new SBCs, none of them are going to make your teams, and none of them are very interesting. So that is the content, not even going to go into it because it's honestly that horrible. However, I do want to mention investments, and that is the Premier League. Again, team of the season, out of pack investments. Do you buy any or do you stay away? Because the market could crash tomorrow with the Bundesliga team of the season. So I'm going to give you a few players I think could work as long as you do get some of my prices. They might be difficult, but if you do want to be safe, my target prices can be decent if you do want to buy a few. But the risk on these investments are very high. Do not buy them if you are not willing to lose some coins if it does go south. First of all, I do like Trent. Trent, very good right back in game. Right now he's 65k, and earlier today, as you can see with the graph, he actually dropped all the way to 60,000 coins. Right now he's actually up 5.5k. So target price for Trent is very simple, 60k console and around 50,000 coins on PC. Robinson, left back from Fulham, right now 24k. Today with rewards, as you can see, he dropped all the way to 21,000 coins. Right now he's 24. You're going to need to get to at least 22.5 for me to be interested in this card. PC, 16k was his low point. If you can get around 17, that still should be okay in my opinion. McAllister, right now he's 110. Today with rewards, as you can see, he dropped to roughly around 103. So any undercuts around 102, 103, 104, the max I would pay is 105. PC, I think on PC McAllister dropped all the way to 94. So anywhere near 95k on PC should be okay for McAllister. Now moving on to a few different players as well. Saka I think has potential. I actually do have this player in my team, and surprisingly, he's actually very good. Today with rewards, he dropped to around 41,000 coins. Right now he's 44. If you can get around 42.5 console, PC around 39 to 40, still should be, again, roughly okay in my opinion. Now, there is a few other players I think have potential, but first of all, I did mention an investment a week ago, and that was Van Dijk gold card and Saliba gold card. I told you Van Dijk around 10k, even 9.2k. He was basically 9.2 for days, min price, not even selling, and right now, as you can see, he is 15,000 coins. Make sure to sell Van Dijk before content tomorrow. You need these investments sold because they're actually up in price. Saliba, he was around 5.2, right now 6.4. Make sure to sell Salibas and obviously Van Dijk's, including Salah out of pack investments, etc. You get the idea. Those investments must be sold before content tomorrow. Now let's mention a few different investments you can be doing. First of all, I do really like this left back from Bournemouth. Today with rewards, as you can see, he did actually drop to roughly 110,000 coins and kept his price the whole day. Been very stable at 110. So if you do want to get any undercuts around 105, 106, 107 on console and around 85 PC, he should be decent. But like I said guys, these investments are very high risk. Do not be buying them if you are not willing to lose any coins if they do go south. And going south means obviously the investment drops and it flops because the market will drop. So that is the risk you are taking with these prime investments. But again, on the lower risk, I do think Robinson can do okay. Trent can do okay. So that is a few prime investments I think you can do. And again, if you do want to play with them, put them in your teams and see if they do rise in the upcoming days. But like I said, if you do see profit early tomorrow, for example, if they rise in the morning, do not be afraid to take profits. Never wait for my video to say take profit, because by the time I do make a video, these investments could have gone down in price. So always take profit whenever you are happy with the profit. That is rule number 1 in trading. So that is some of the Premier League investments I think you can do at a higher risk. If you do actually want to gamble a little bit, I think they can work depending how good the Bundesliga team of the season actually is and how good the pack weight is starting tomorrow on a Friday. Now, the next thing I do want to mention is the profit we have made in the VIP Discord literally last night with overnight flips. If you did watch the video, I told you boys to be doing overnight flips. I even gave you some cards, and in the background, if you are in the VIP Discord, I gave you the exact players I liked, console and PC. Have a look in the background at some profits we have made. Dan James on PC, I said 95k, he went all the way to 134,000 coins. On console, you're going to see I suggested on console at 110 to 115,000 coins, and he went all the way to, as you can see in the background right now, he went all the way to 165,000 coins, over 40,000 coins profit per card. Really nice flip on Dan James, including the left back from, again, Fulham. Very nice and easy flip from 36,000 coins all the way to 44,000 coins, including Gravenberg from Liverpool, 838 all the way to 925. McAllister on PC, 170 all the way to 200k. Bruno Fernandes on PC, 75 all the way to 94. We do have McAllister on console, 228 all the way to 267,000 coins. Bruno on console, I said around 90k to 95 should be fine. Basically 100k all the way to 121. Kerkez on PC, 115 all the way to 165. Trent on PC, 75 all the way to 97. Lewis Skelly on console, 365 all the way to 415. We do have Dan James on console. That is the first sell window. 115 all the way to 140. Trent on console, 110 all the way to 133. Kerkez on console, 175 all the way to 215,000 coins. By the way, he went all the way to 230. That is the profit we do in the VIP Discord every single day with flip, with investments, etc. I basically tell you a card to buy for a specific price, and when the card is up in price, I tell you exactly when to sell that investment in the sell card channel. If you do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. Daily investments, daily team of the week update, daily market update, including what is best to buy for your budget, medium budget, lower budget, small budget. I tell you exactly which investment is best for you to obviously make more coins every single day. Let's get back to the video and talk about a few different investments you still can be doing. Next thing I do want to mention is the official SBCs and objectives we do have with the Bundesliga team of the season, and that is in the background right now. Xavi Simons, 95 rated. Frimpong, 95. Kim Min-jae, 95. Stanway looks incredible, 94. And Openda, 94 rated as well. That is the SBCs. There's one thing I do want to mention, and that is, if you do have any cams in your teams tradable, just be careful. If this Simmons SBC officially drops and is very cheap, and the community really likes this player SBC, the cams could drop. So just be careful if you do have any tradable cams in your teams. Frimpong, the exact same. Right back, if this card is an SBC, very cheap value, obviously looks decent. Right backs could get affected. Kim Min-jae, the exact same thing, and Stanway, the exact same thing. But that is the leaked SBCs and objectives. I do think it's a little bit better than Premier League. Is it crazy? No. Is it up to standard? No. But again, it's decent. I don't think it's crazy, but I personally do think Frimpong can probably make your teams. Simmons can make your teams. Stanway probably can, and Kim Min-jae probably can. Openda, I don't think he will make your teams. But that is the leaked content we do have with the Bundesliga team of the season. Now, the next thing I do want to quickly mention is obviously Team of the Weeks and Team of the Seasons, including Team of the Season highlights. First of all, Team of the Weeks. Earlier yesterday, they dropped all the way to 16k. And right now, as you can see, they are already back to 17,250. So very good profits if you did buy Team of the Weeks yesterday. Obviously, I did not make a video yesterday, but if you are in the VIP Discord, I told you, Team of the Weeks, 15k, 15.5 open bids. It's literally a zero risk investment. And right now, they are already 17,250. Very nice and easy profits. Now, the next question is, can you still buy Team of the Weeks? Because tomorrow we do have, like I said, Bundesliga Team of the Season. Can they rise a little bit more? I do think they can with the 83 times 10. I'm pretty sure. Still refreshing tomorrow. Let me quickly double check for you guys. Make sure I'm correct. The 83 times 10 expires in 7 days. And what do you need? A Team of the Week requirement. So if you are late to the investment, I'm not crazy about it, I'm not going to lie, but I still think with lazy sales, you can still make some profit on team of the week. So right now, as you can see, they are worth 17,250, and that means basically always use my tactic, and my tactic is very simple. Whatever they're worth, try to get 750 under what they're worth. So they're worth 17,250. Obviously, try to get around 16,250 to 16.5. It's very simple to understand, and I'm going to show you a bidding filter as well. The bidding filter will be in the background right now at 10,750, and go to around 16,250, click search, and you should be able to see plenty of open bids available. So how do you actually make coins with Team of the Weeks? I haven't mentioned them in a few videos. Very simple. You bid 750 under what they're worth on the market. For example, if they're worth, let's say for example 17, bid 16,250, and then lazy list 750 above what they're worth. They're worth 17,000 coins, and that means lazy list 17,750, and you are buying them at 16,250. It's a very simple concept. You buy them 650 or 750 under what they're worth, and you lazy list 750 above what they're worth. You should get a really good sales, and for the prices right now, like I said, they're basically worth 17k. As you can see, 17k, they are selling instant. Try to get 16,250 on open bids, and if you do actually win the bid, lazy list 750 above what they're worth. Right now they're worth 17, so that means lazy list 17, 750. Very nice, very simple. You're going to get decent sales at the end of each hour, and you can keep doing this all day long until you get bored of making coins with Team of the Weeks. So that is the Premier League team of the season investments covered. We have mentioned Team of the Weeks. I do like them to lazy list, but you need to understand, if you are buying these Prem investments, I'm going to say it again, it's very high risk. I would not be surprised if tomorrow after content they drop even more and then rebound going into next week. So just be aware, if you are doing these investments, I would expect a drop and then a rebound after a big drop. Be aware if you are buying them, obviously, because some of you buy them without listening, and then I get comments saying, I bought, for example, I bought Robinson for 22, he's 19k, what do? I'm losing coins. You need to understand, when a player is high risk, that is the risk that comes with the investment. So make sure, again, not buy them if you are not willing to lose any coins. We have mentioned Team of the Weeks. Another thing I do want to quickly mention is, again, Rafael Leao. This card right now is 8.5k. Eventually he's going to fit a crazy evo, and he will probably rise in price a decent amount. Similar with Van Dijk, he was literally 9k for like a week straight, and from 9k right now he's 15k because of one evo. Saliba was literally min price. I'm going to show you the graph. Saliba was min price for a whole week. You're going to see the graph in the background in the past 14 days. Have a look at the graph. Saliba, basically 5.2 thousand coins, not even moving. 5.4, 5.2, 5.4, 5.2, and right now he's 6.4 because of a decent evo. So I do think this Rafael Leao eventually is going to fit an evo, and honestly, if you don't want to play the game for like a month, I'd probably go all in on this Rafael Leao. PC around 8.5, console around 8k. I don't really think the risk is high. Yes, he can drop even more tomorrow. I would not buy him right now. I would buy him tomorrow after content, after people open even more packs and the market gets hit with even more supply. So this Leao tomorrow after content should be a pretty easy investment long term, in my opinion. And I do think, guys, we have mentioned everything in today's video. Any more questions, comment section down below. Drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with the Bundesliga team of the season.